Today's video is on the cheapest way to lower an S10, and this goes obviously for S10 Blazers. They're the same parts. I did a video a little bit ago on the cheapest way to lower a Silverado, and I maybe could have intertwined the two videos, but they're two completely different platforms for lowering. They're similar, but the main difference is you're probably gonna want to buy lowering springs because like I said, in the Silverado you can cut them or use S10 springs in the Silverado, but the S10 is just, you're gonna take it all apart and you're gonna be like, I could cut these, but it's a shorter spring, so when you have less spring coils in the spring, your ride quality goes down terribly. So on all the S10s, it's actually, I find, more expensive to lower an S10 than it is a full-size pickup. If you're interested in how to lower a full-size pickup on the cheap, hit up my other video. But this is the cheapest way to lower an S10, and it's still going to be like easily a couple $100. Get some cheap lowering springs on Amazon, the ones that are 3 inches in the front, and I'll throw a link in the description box. I just said that. So you're gonna, God, something's in my mouth, totally apologize. So that'll get you 3 inches lower in the front, and then in the back it's kind of sketchy because really all you can do is you can put blocks in, and it kind of sucks. You can do blocks and shackles, but you can only go so high with shackles until you start hitting the bottom of the bed, and you just can't get that. You can't get super low. Okay, so then if you're looking for more low, because the 3 inches in the front and the 4-inch blocks in the back isn't enough, what you're gonna have to do is get spindles. What you do is they do 2-inch spindles, and God, sorry, this traffic's going crazy. 2-inch spindles and 3-inch lowering springs. That gets you 5 inches in the front, which is pretty dang good. And it wasn't enough for me. I still wasn't satisfied, so I cut a link out of the lowering springs. You're probably gonna think I'm insane, but I'm super into low. I need that low life. And I actually started hitting the fenders on the inner fenders, so I had to go the smaller wheel, and I also yanked out the inner fenders. You probably don't want to get to that level if you want to get that low. That's how you do it without doing an air ride. But as far as the back, blocks, shackles, and you're gonna need to probably do a C-notch in the frame, which gets kind of annoying, but it's just if you're looking to go low, you're probably just going to want to buy a kit because they're like $500-600 and you get everything. A lot of people think, oh, well, I only got money for this and that right now, but you actually save some moolah just buying the kit, because when you buy them all separate, it's just you spend more money. I've done like 3 or 4 S10s now, and it's more money that way. So hit up the links in the description box if you want. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I know this video is pretty vague. This is more for like super beginners if you're looking on how to do it. And don't get me wrong, if you just buy the lowering springs, get 3 inches on an S10, depending your body style, it might look really nice still. And a lot of guys do that. They'll do 3-inch lowering springs in a 4-inch block in the rear, or like a 2-inch block in a shackle. And like I said, I'll throw links in the description box. Let me know if you guys have any comments or questions. I usually try to reply to everything, and if you want to send some pics of your ride to me, because I love seeing them, do so. I have my contact details in the about page of my YouTube profile. I'm just blabbing here. Hopefully this helps you guys. How to lower an S10 on the cheap. How to do it cheaply. It kind of sucks. Cutting your coils isn't the greatest idea. You could do it. A lot of guys do it, or they'll cut them and re-weld them. Lowering springs are pretty dang cheap by the time you screw around with all that, and a lot of us don't have huge welders, and we're just looking to get a little low. So lowering springs is the answer. Hopefully that helps you guys.